Hey guys, and welcome to the Natty Blueprint podcast. This is the first episode of 2026, episode 52. Hope everyone is doing well. Hopefully, everyone had a lovely New Year period and everyone is doing really, really well. And we're going to kick off this year with obviously a podcast 9 days in. We've done well.
We've done well. We've done well. I think to be fair, like if we look back at the year when we first started, I think we was starting with two a week, wasn't we? Anyway, so
Yeah, for like
there is a
2 weeks,
bit
and then
of
we
there's a
slacked
bit of
off.
a buffer there. Obviously, we have missed some, but to catch up, I think that's pretty good going. To have didn't quite make it one per week. We was just short of by one. No, actually, we would have done because we started it before the new year, didn't we?
Yeah,
Or did
yeah, yeah.
that release on January? I can't remember.
I can't remember. It was a long time
Either
ago.
way, we've done one per week, more or less, which is pretty good. So,
It's a
yeah,
good average. Like
yeah.
to be that consistent.
Yeah, it's got to make it last another year now. Hopefully, people still
Just keep
watch
it going.
us.
Oh, I've actually lined up a guest for next week. I forgot to tell you about that. I'll tell you about
The
that after.
the one that we
No, no,
talked about.
different one.
Okay, cool.
Unfortunately, I need to actually message him as well and get him on.
Yeah, I mean it'd be pretty cool now because there's a lot more to do
Mm.
with him given recent changes. But anyway, we won't spoil it. How are you, Max?
Good, mate. Good. I suppose there's quite a lot to kind of catch up on, isn't there? Because we had like New Year and stuff.
Yep,
Currently, right now, face is really swollen, kind of off the effects of a migraine
binging.
last night, which wasn't great. Trained lower, had a really good lower session, pulled 200 kilos again. Finally, it's back, so I'm back in the 200 club now. And then yeah, I was pretty tired last night, and then when I was watching TV, I got this like weird like dot in my eye, and I was like, this is weird. I only usually get this when I'm actually having a migraine, but I didn't have
Yeah.
any symptoms. I only had that. So I went to bed at 9 like usual. Woke up at 11. Like my head, bro. It felt like someone had put a dagger through my head. It was so painful, and I was in the position where I was like jittering in so much pain. And then Kate was like, "Are you okay? Do I need to call an ambulance?" Because I'd like to think that I've got quite a high tolerance to pain, I suppose.
Yeah.
Um, and then yeah, like she didn't know what to do. She was like freaking out basically, and I was freaking out
Was
because I was
this
like,
after you trained legs?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So um, then it just ended up because I was in so much pain, just throwing up all night, which was brilliant.
Just what you want.
So
Perfect.
yeah, I'm on my
Yeah.
third serving of electrolytes right now,
Oh man.
and yeah, I just unfortunately I had to take the day off work. Well, I actually went into work this morning and then got sent home after 20 minutes because I looked like shit. Slept for like 3 hours, woke up feeling a little bit like just spaced out and stuff, but that's what
Yeah.
like kind of migraine medication will do and the
Yep.
kind of aftermath of migraine. And then yeah, had a good Delta 9 session right now, or just got back now, so
Decent.
feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, I could probably go over Berlin as well, couldn't I, over the New
You
Year
may as well.
period?
I haven't really heard about it either, so it'll be news to me. Go
Berlin
for
was
it.
good, mate. Berlin
Yeah.
was very, very good. I would highly recommend if anyone's looking for a place to go. Berlin is definitely a really cool place, especially in the winter, where
It
the
looks
Christmas
cold.
markets.
It
Mate,
looks
it was
cold.
freezing. Did you
Yeah.
watch my vlog?
I started it, but you and Kate were like wrapped up every single day. I was like,
Yeah,
nah, stop that.
it was fucking cold, bro. I literally haven't felt like I've warmed up in like 2 weeks
Jeez.
because because obviously we come back and it's freezing in the
Yeah, it's
UK
like
now.
-5 here. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, it was really cool. Didn't go like too crazy. Just did a lot of like the kind of normal tourist stuff. Went to the Holocaust Memorial, saw the gate, saw just all different little bits, and probably had far too much to drink as well. Putting in perspective right now. Didn't go like too crazy where the next day I was fucked, but like it was
Yeah,
just
especially if
more
when
than
you're not a drinker as well. Like even if it was
yeah,
like a couple every night or every other night, you're gonna feel it.
yeah, yeah. But you know, it was a good holiday. It was cool that it snowed. All the Christmas markets were still there.
Nice.
Did like a cool thing for New Year's Eve, which was like it was basically like this courtyard, and it had 13 clubs around it. But like all these clubs would play different music, right? So if you didn't like the music or the
Move to the
song,
next
you
one.
just go into another one. And then in the main courtyard, there was like a live singer who was just playing like normal kind of music. Like it was all English music as well.
Oh, decent.
So yeah, that was pretty cool. Had like big fireworks. They're mad in Berlin, bro. They set off fireworks in the street.
No
Like
way.
if anyone's got this point, just go on like TikTok or yeah, no, literally
Oh
go on
man.
TikTok and just type in like Berlin New Year's Eve. It is mental. Like it's a crazy city. And on New Year's Eve, we were talking to a taxi driver after we got some breakfast, And he was like, "Are you guys going out?" And we are like, "Yeah, we've got this thing booked, so and so." And he was like, "Oh," he's like, "Yeah, I'm going out tonight." We was like, "Oh, what time are you starting?" He's like, "Oh, I don't go out till start going out until like 11 p.m." I was like, "Whoa!" So that's when they start the night. And he
You
was like, "Yeah,
know that's
wish
going to
me
be a long
luck."
night. Yeah,
Yeah. We didn't do any of the kind of crazy clubs like Bernheim or Kit
yeah.
Kat. If anyone wants to look at those clubs online, go ahead. But it's a bit of like a sus clubs. Didn't do any of that. Not really my cup of tea. Even though if the option was there, I probably would have gone in for an hour, experienced it, and
Just
then
to
walked
see
out.
what it's like. Yeah.
Yeah. But we had like things pretty much booked all night or every night. But yeah, it was good, mate. It was a good
What was
holiday.
the food like?
Um, the food was decent. I mean, I can't say I ate loads out there.
Just had loads of beer instead. Steins of beer.
Beer and egg drops, mate. Egg drops are
Oh yeah, I saw those.
unbelievable. Oh
Was
my
that like a
God.
breakfast thing?
Yeah, unbelievable. It's like a brioche bun with like scrambled egg, bacon, and then this like chili garlic sriracha sauce that goes over it. Oh,
Nice.
mate, I could not get enough of them. They were
Yeah.
like so good. So I pretty much had them every single morning. But yeah, the rest of it we had steak one night, pizza one night. Um, yeah, that was kind of it really. Oh, we had
Sounds
Greek as well.
sounds like you'll be going back at some point then.
I don't know if I'll go back just because I'm kind of this type of person with city breaks. I want to
One and done.
do one and
Yeah.
done. Yeah. And now I've experienced it. I'm like, it's not big enough to kind of go back and see more.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So it's like one of those things where it's like, oh, okay, we had 5 days there. That's probably enough. We went to
Yeah.
the zoo as well, which was pretty shit. We actually broke into the zoo.
I don't rate zoos at all. Like I'm not too keen on the ethics of a zoo for the most part. But
This one, this one
it's
was
just
brutal.
yeah. Especially like maybe when you're a kid it's a bit more exciting, but when you go to a zoo, like you don't really see that much, do you?
No,
Really?
no. This one was like brutal as well because the lions were in. You've seen my front room, right? The three of them were in a cage like that big, and you think to yourself like,
They're
this
there.
lion's looking at me through the screen saying, "I want to fuck you up so bad."
Yeah, it probably doesn't want to do that. Just like just let me out, please.
Yeah, it's so. Um, it was all right. There was a. We literally had to walk around for ages because it was raining on the day, and then we got to the penguins, and then we got straight to the penguin. I don't know if you saw my Instagram story, but I started recording the penguin, and it just like projectile shattered across a rock, and I was like, "What a brilliant time to start
Oh
recording!" So I literally got
no.
that, and I was like, "Yeah, that sums up this zoo, to be honest."
Yeah, I don't know if you've been to London Zoo, but there's a penguin enclosure indoors, and there must be like 100 penguins just stuffed in this room. There's
Yeah,
a little bit of water, and it's like they stay there all day, every day, behind a bit of
yeah.
glass. It's just yeah, I don't
Do you
really.
think? Do you think, in some perspective, though, like this is what we were chatting about, and I was just kind of playing devil's advocate. Do you
Yeah,
think in some way it's a better life for them
yeah,
because they're
yes
not
and
being
no.
hunted, they're
Especially
getting
yeah,
fed?
especially for animals that are gonna get hunted, like lions, elephants, rhinos, things like that, or ones that are extremely endangered. I think London Zoo's got a few that have got like the last 50 of something. So it makes sense there, absolutely. But I don't know the logistics behind it, but surely it makes more sense to put that money into conservation in the wild as
Yeah,
opposed to just having them to look at to make money.
yeah, yeah.
Right.
I know.
Or
I mean, they
put more
wanted.
things in place for like anti-poaching and things like that. Like
Yeah.
harsher crime, like harsher penalties. I get it, like probably some of the countries that it's in, it's a bit harder to police, but yeah, it's a bit of a sticky one. Like I get it that there is that conservation side of a zoo, but there's also the it's just a tourist attraction that just makes
Yeah,
money.
yeah. I mean, they wanted €37 for this zoo, and we walked up, and like everyone was queuing up in front of the ticket office, but the doors are open, so we were like
Straight in.
straight in. So
So
yeah, got in the zoo.
Max just went in there, didn't pay, didn't keep the conservation going.
How dare I? Well, I could
How
just say
dare
I'm
you?
anti zooist, couldn't I?
Yeah, just wanted to
There you
go
go.
there for to look at the
Just wanted to go
animals.
there, experience
Yeah,
it. How was your New Year, bro?
yeah, it's pretty good. I can't say I did much on the New Year. Like, Boxing Day was pretty decent. I think we might have spoken about this on last pod. When did we do last pod?
I think so. Didn't we do it just like a day before I was going to Berlin?
Yeah. So yeah, New Year's pretty quiet. just some family time really. A few games, a few drinks, and then that kind of New Year, new me was not really a thing either. It was just all like, oh, next day, January 1st, let's go. But yeah, a bit of a quiet one. I've had a bit of a chilled out January, to be fair. It's been quite nice to zen a little bit. So I've very much enjoyed it. So just getting back into swing of things. I'll discuss some of them after the pod, or maybe on another pod, but some different directions. Let's just put it that way.
Different directions. That's cool. Do I
Yeah.
know about these directions?
I think I've briefly spoken about it,
Can we
but
have a little insight for the pod?
just I want to keep it under wraps for a little bit.
Aha. Okay, that's cool.
Nothing's finalized yet. That's why I don't want to talk about it too much.
Okay, cool. Fair enough.
But
Fair enough.
yeah, so keep
But
your
yeah,
eyes.
do you have any kind of like New Year's things? I know you posted on your Instagram a couple of like was it a couple of days ago about like feeling a little bit more.
A little bit more.
You were like I don't believe in New Year's resolutions,
Oh,
but
right,
I
yeah, yeah. So yeah, like for me, like New Year's resolutions, it's not really. I won't go like right. I want to do this one particular thing, like because I'm not a big advocate of it, but this year specifically, it's like just a clean slate kind of year, as in like not starting fresh, but like just maybe I'm kind of contradicting myself here a little bit by saying New Year, new me, but it is kind of that. But there's no like one specific like I'm gonna do X, I'm gonna do Y. It's just there's some things in the pipeline, but in terms of like the new year, new me, I don't know.
yeah.
There's nothing specific. Let's just put it
It's
that way.
not like you're trying to recreate yourself, is it? You're just trying to be better in certain aspects of
Yeah,
things.
like continue doing some of the things that I did last year and year before. I still take training very, very seriously, still improve on that. But I think when people fall into the trap of like, oh, I want to do that one particular thing, I think my post pretty much said that today, as in you set yourself up for that high expectation. You get to January 9th, what it is today, maybe you're not quite where you want to be, and you're like, I haven't done that. Whereas it's more so about that kind of gradual thing, because at the end of the day, the difference between the 31st of December and the 1st of Jan, there is not actually anything that changes.
No.
You've got to change at the end of the day. So, yeah. Did you have any specific New Year's resolutions?
Trying to think. No, not really. I don't think. Like, to be honest, it because we were away in Berlin. Like, it wasn't like this. I
Yeah,
had the time to sit down and reflect. Um, I scheduled pretty much all my posts when I was out there. So I like a
yeah,
few days before I scheduled my 2025 post and got all that ready, so I could literally just like click in,
yeah.
share it, and then get off my phone.
Nice.
Um, but no, no, I don't really believe in it. Like if I find that there's something that I want to be better at or something that I want to change, I will just do it.
Yeah, you're not going to wait for a calendar year
No.
to kick it off, basically. I
Some
think that's where a
something
lot.
go on.
Go on.
Something I have started doing is tracking my blood pressure.
Okay. In a good
Just
spot.
because so the reason it runs in my family, high blood pressure.
Right.
I was like, okay, I've turned 26 now. Yeah, it's still relatively young, right? But
Yeah.
it's also something that I feel like we should probably track.
Yeah.
Um, so I was like, right, I'll buy a blood pressure kit off Amazon, 20 quid, and then I'll do it once or twice a week, fasted in the morning. And to be fair, my blood pressure's fine. So it was
Yeah. I
kind
mean, to be fair, it's just another piece of data that you can look at in conjunction with other data. So let's say something's feeling a bit off. You check your blood pressure, you take the average for the week, and it's trending each way. You'd be like, okay, something's not right. It's not the only indicator, but it gives you a kind of bit of a bit more depth, especially with like things like blood pressure, blood glucose, things like that.
yeah,
Looking a bit deeper into it. It's like going for an MOT, but then actually having like a full someone going in the engine and like looking a bit more in depth to find what could go wrong, as opposed to oh nothing's wrong on the outside, you're fine, crack on. So
yeah. Yeah, no, it's just one of those little things. And also Kate with her arthritis, she takes a lot of medication. Like she takes steroids that basically we have to. I have to pin her like
oh
every
man,
2 weeks. Yeah, there's steroids in my fridge, but it's legal
hey,
steroids for arthritis. Um, I don't prescribe myself it. Don't worry, and it's not anabolic steroid. Um, but yeah, like that can raise your blood pressure and stuff like that as well. So I just thought, oh, you know what? It'd be good if we just had something here that she can
Yeah.
then get peace of mind. And actually, my blood pressure's better than hers, so I had nothing to worry about. She's the one who should be worrying.
You secretly bought it for her.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, New Year.
Merry
Here's your blood
Christmas.
pressure kit.
Here's the blood pressure kit.
Did you try any of the new equipment in the gym?
Mm,
I
yes.
looked at it. I spotted something wrong with one of the chest press. I saw someone else using it. So the one that's down by the prime, so anyone that's from Ashford Muscle Heart, the one down by the prime, the new Jim Leco flat press, if you put a plate on it, like a full size plate, it's too close and it catches, like where your fist is. Basically, the plate goes
Is it
too
the
far.
lion one?
Yeah, so
You lie down.
you need to put something to space it in between to put the plate a bit further away, so it's not sat all the way down, because it catches. So unless it just needs adjusting in some way, but
Yeah. See, when they said they got a chest press, I was really excited because I thought it was the seated one,
no,
and
it's
I've
just the
used
same
this.
as the hammer strength one, pretty much.
Yeah, I've used
Just
the
the
seated
arm's a
one
bit
in
shorter, so
Rotherham.
it might be a bit lighter.
Yeah, well, I used the seated one in Rotherham, and I really liked it. So I was buzzing when they said they were getting that because I thought that was the Jim Leco. But then I don't like the lying,
I
the
don't.
like
Yeah,
like
I
flat.
don't really like lying down when I'm pressing.
No, no, neither do I.
Only chest pressing. Like it just feels off.
Yeah, yeah. So, and it converges. Did you use it?
I didn't use it, but
Oh
I
mate, it
saw someone
converges so like it's such a harsh like
just end up like
literally
twisting your
it
wrist
goes
like
so
that.
wide and then converges in. I mean, for some people it might feel really good. I've got orangutan arms, so
So it's a long way to go for your wrist to stay put as well, isn't it?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So don't really rate that. They've got a bicep curl. They've got like a standing pec fly slash lateral
that looks
raise.
pretty decent.
And
Like,
that'd be pretty decent. Probably get some decent pumps out of that as well.
yeah, definitely.
But the main things are the hack and the hip press.
I'm looking forward to. I'm training legs tomorrow, and I'm going to use both of them. So
Yeah, mate, I was the same. Luckily enough, it's literally come in at the perfect time because my knee is causing me havoc on my lower B.
yeah,
Um, so I've now removed the Cybex hack. I'm going to remove the pre-core leg press. I'm basically going to put in the Gym Leco hack. And the reason for that is a Gym Leco hack, you can adjust the foot plate.
yeah.
So again, that's going to be more beneficial towards my
Yeah.
knee
I'm
and
just
then also
hoping
the
it's
hip
not
press.
slippy, and I'm hoping there's a decent
No,
amount of
it's
grip
not.
on
It's not slippy.
it. Okay, good.
It's not. Just buy grippy socks, bro.
True. I mean, I've got
Honestly,
football socks with grips on the bottom anyway, so I'll use
yeah,
that.
that I literally went on Amazon. This is a little tip for anyone. If you go on leg days and you find your feet slip and you train in socks, just buy grippy socks. I
Yeah,
mean, I would train in bare feet if I could, but I'd probably get banned.
yeah.
So,
What
and it's
happened
too
to?
cold.
Didn't you have Vibrams at some point?
I did, I
Yeah,
did.
you don't want to
I might
rock
bring
them
them
again.
back.
I think we should. We should make it a thing.
Vi-
2026 year
Vibrams
of
are
Vibrams.
awesome.
Yeah,
Vibrams were awesome.
I've always liked the thought of them. I've just haven't really got the kahunas to walk into the gym with well, not webbed feet, just like water shoes, basically, aren't they?
Do you know the only problem with them is they fucking stink after
Yeah, I
about
can
a
imagine.
month.
Yeah.
And then you have to buy the Vibram socks, and they feel weird, and then yeah, you're going down a whole rabbit hole. So yeah. Just stick to grippy socks, and you'll be
Grippy
sound.
socks. Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
So I'll be using that, both of them. I think the Gym Leco hack's quite heavy though, isn't it?
I think so. I think you'd be
I'm bored.
like, I think I could definitely get 3 or 4 plates on it.
Yeah, it looks quite harsh as well in terms of the angle.
Yeah, I don't think it's as steep as the Cybex,
Right.
but I think it will be maybe it's smoother than the Cybex. I know that.
Yeah.
When I
I
used
think
it today, it
I'm
was so
more
smooth.
I'm more looking forward to the hip press,
Yeah,
just because it's a bit of a different variation. Because all of our leg presses, they're all the same. They just press upwards, and apart from that middle one with the sort of kicked out heel bit, like that
yeah.
one's decent. I just slip off it, so maybe I should get some grippy socks for that one. But yeah, it'd be nice to try something a bit different. The bicep thing I looked at, I was a bit like, looks okay.
It's
Um,
like one of those pieces that don't look great but could be really good.
yeah,
You
I
just
think it'd
don't
be
know.
better probably single arm to be fair. So
Yeah, better alignment.
yeah,
But the hip press, your heels will have to come off if you want to like
get
be,
all the way down. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's
like group
super
biased.
hippy.
Yeah,
If you go your feet high, like it's just so hip dominant.
yeah,
Obviously, it's
you're
a hip
not.
press, right? Like
Yeah, you're not going to really get that much knee flexion. You're just moving through your
no,
hip joint, aren't you? So
no. So your heels will come off, but I don't think that's a problem. I've
yeah,
also stopped wearing knee sleeves.
I don't for my leg press.
Do you for your
At all.
pendulum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I've completely stopped because I used to wear it for hack, pendulum, and leg press, and now I'm
yeah,
just completely like
yeah.
I'm
So,
just not
yeah,
using it
I
at
was
all.
the same to be fair. I used to wear them for pretty much like everything, like leg extensions, Bulgarians, leg press, pendulum. But now it's literally just a pendulum. I
Yeah,
probably don't even need them for that. Like my knees feel pretty good. Like it's the best they felt in a while. Touch wood. I want to ruin that. You can have that pain, not me.
I've got it
Um, but yeah, like even with like belts, you still wear a belt, don't you?
only on squat variants.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't use a
I
belt for
used to like
anything
religiously wear belts, like even for like pressing movements,
else.
like just for the fun. It was only like a thin belt. Like I just felt safe whilst I was wearing it. I was like, right, I'm kind of locked in, breathe against it. But I don't even wear belt for anything now, like literally nothing. And then
Do you use a
sometimes,
belt for pulling?
no,
No. See, I
literally
think
not.
that's a game changer when people
Yeah,
stop deadlifting with a belt.
yeah. Thing is, like, people will be like, "Oh, why are you not wearing a belt?" It's like, 'cause I don't need to.
Because I've
Like,
learned how to brace.
yeah, like I can brace without it. I'd like to think that I've got a pretty good brace when it comes to, especially hinging. Like, it is the thing that will go first. And for me, because I'm a bit of a norm for the form, if I don't, if I can feel myself do that, I'll call the set. So I've
Yeah.
sort of taught myself to be like, right, let's just stay where I need to stay, and then yeah, like, do you need a belt? I don't think so personally.
No, I
I
think
think
it's good
there's
for.
more benefit to learning to not use a belt than it is to learn how to use a belt.
Yeah, I think having a belt on movements like a hack or a any squat variation is good because the load is up here and you're driving like
Yeah,
the main area that's going to break down is the core and the
yeah,
brace. And obviously, when you lose your brace, you pretty much lost the set, right? Like the
yeah,
set's gone.
yeah,
So I think using it on that is good. But even on a pendulum, like potentially if you're pushing your hips into the back pad enough, you probably don't need it. I
yeah.
tried a seat belt on the pendulum yesterday.
Yeah,
Fucking
I
hated it.
looked at it. I was like, is that a seatbelt or is that like a belt that he's got on?
Yeah, I didn't
It
like
seems like
it.
a pretty good idea, but I think you're gonna feel, especially as you get to the bottom, there is gonna be a lack of pressure because your hips are the thing that have moved the
Yeah,
most there. So you're gonna not come off, but you're gonna reduce the amount of pressure that's pushing that way. It's only then when you squat back up again that the pressure will go back. So it might feel a bit weird when you're at the bottom of the pendulum. So
yeah, I didn't like it personally. It just it felt really foreign, and I suppose because I've never done it before. But
yeah,
and then I went back to, so I actually dropped 2 reps on my top set by using that seatbelt.
yeah,
And then I went to my back off set and just matched it with better pauses, and that's without
yeah.
sleeves as well. So
Okay.
I was like, okay, maybe it was the seatbelt, maybe just not giving me the same kind of brace.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not a massive fan of it. Probably won't do it again. I mean, I'm
No.
happy to use a
Yeah,
belt.
like touching on the belts as well, like going back to what I said about wearing a belt all the time, I wasn't probably using it as I should have been.
Hmm.
And I see a lot of people with anything just putting a belt on for the sake of it. Not to say that I know what they're doing because you can't really see if someone's bracing, but I think a lot of people are, oh, I've got a belt. Let's put it on because it's helping. It's like, no, you need to kind of learn to breathe against it, put it in the right position. I think higher the better as well. A few powerlifters wear it like pretty much just underneath the
It's
nipple
like
line,
their
pretty much.
diaphragm, right? Like
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's personal dependent, but
I
learn
have
how to
mine
use
just
it.
above my belly button.
Yeah.
I've got quite a short torso, so it actually, yeah, it's just below my rib cage, like the
Yeah.
side of my rib cage.
Yeah.
So in between my pelvis and my rib cage, that's where I have it. But yeah, you have touched upon there like a really good point, which how important bracing is within training. Like
Yeah.
that's the main thing. A lot of the time when I get like sent training footage, I'm looking at the bracing, and usually that is for a new client anyway. Usually that's the first thing that kind of lets
Yeah.
go set.
And something that can really help with your bracing, it's not actually necessarily always the breathing, it's what the rest of your body's doing as well. Like, let's just say, I don't know, a Smith press and you've got your feet planted into the floor. You're bracing well, but as soon as your feet start moving around, you're going to lose that
Yeah,
brace. So keep everything still. It's the one thing that I see the most. I'm just like,
tippy tappy feet.
just keep still. Like, maybe tappy toes, like you can get away with, but people like start flailing their feet around, hips start coming up. And then before you know it, you're actually doing like a flat press because you've like done that.
Yeah, you're arching so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think people just turn into happy feet, don't they, when they start doing some
Yeah, they
presses and it's
panic
like
basically because they just
yeah,
want
just like keep your
something
feet the
else to
same.
move. Yeah,
Yeah.
keep everything fixed, you'll probably finish the rep, and then you'll get a bit more out of it and not get injured. Not that we can talk because we're always injured, so
True, true.
maybe
I've got a
we're
little bit of a topic for this podcast though.
go on.
So it's a bit of a yeah, you've probably seen it. I don't know. There's a lot of talk at the moment about not needing to bulk to grow muscle or go into a gaining phase to
Yeah,
grow muscle.
yeah.
Go on.
I think there's a lack of understanding of the terminology being used.
Yeah,
So people are saying you don't need to be. Let me frame this correctly. People are saying you can maintain your way up in body weight. By definition, that isn't actually possible because the word maintenance means to maintain current,
hold. Yeah,
yeah, current body composition. It's a misuse of terms, in my opinion. You can grow muscle in a deficit,
yeah,
depending on the person. You can grow muscle at maintenance calories. You can grow muscle in a surplus, of course. You're going to get the most bang for your buck because you're fueling yourself more in a surplus of calories. But for people to say you don't need to be in a surplus because it's not going to give you any benefit, I think it's absolutely insane. Like, people have gone from like 80 kilos to 100 kilos. You think that they were in a deficit the entire time? No,
yeah.
it just doesn't make sense.
I think the thing is like people think that as soon as they go into a deficit, like hypertrophy just doesn't occur, and it's
Yeah.
like it's just that like there is. I've got evidence with clients who have physically grown, even in the contest prep.
I
Oh,
think I grew in a couple of, in
yeah,
some areas in my diet because everything's dialed in.
yeah,
Everything.
exactly.
Your recovery, your timing of your food, your sleep, training, you're not missing sessions. And I'm guilty for this as well. Like, when I'm in a gaining phase, it's not as militant. I don't want to be as militant.
Yeah,
But let's just say I was as militant as I was whilst I'm in a prep, I'd be making even more progress. I'm aware of that. I don't really care. Like, it's just that's part of the enjoyment of the process as well. But yeah, like I think was it Owen?
yeah,
He definitely grew,
yeah, 100%,
without a doubt.
100%. So I think, yeah, it's that's the frustrating part. Is like people will come back and say, "Hey, look, you need to be in a surplus to grow muscle." Not true, but also, like you said, if you want to maximize muscle growth, you've got to basically aim for progressive overload,
Yeah,
and to do that in an efficient manner, you will want to surplus the calories. And
yeah,
that is why you'll need to be in a surplus to grow. I think there's plenty of ways of doing it. Like you probably can it's all down to training, isn't it? Like it's literally
yeah.
all down
Like
to
if
training.
if the machine is running efficient, I'm going to use myself as an example. Am I growing at the rate I could be if I was putting down more food? Probably not. But I'm at a body weight. There's a good amount of food in for my body weight, and I'm having productive sessions. I'm growing. I know I am. Simple as that. And my food stayed the same for God knows how long. So is my body weight.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I mean, like it's such a hard. This is the problem. Everyone talks in absolutes,
yeah,
and there's no absolutes in bodybuilding. I think that you should probably aim to be within a surplus, especially for your first couple of years of lifting, because not only yes, you're in a more better environment to grow because you're training with more productive, but also you will be able to level up your training, get stronger over
yeah,
time. And we know what's the primary driver of hypertrophy? It's mechanical tension, right? So
yeah,
we know that we want to get stronger and place more tension on the muscle with heavier loads. So yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? It's one of those just those posts. I think there's a little bit of rage bait to it as well, right?
yeah.
Like
People
oh,
are
saying that.
people are turning it into two camps when it's not a topic that is two things.
Yeah,
There's like six different avenues. For example, yes, bulking grows you muscle, but if you do it wrong, you just get fat really quick. The amount of muscle that you're building per, let's just say, pound of fat each time, it's not even worth it. You're just getting fat at that point. So in that sort of argument, you'd be like, no, bulking isn't worth it because you're just taking it too far. So there is a fine line between them.
yeah, and I think people get confused as well with how like much of a surplus they need to be in.
Yeah.
Like you only have to be in a very minimal surplus. Wasn't there a study posted a couple of days ago? I can't remember the guy's name. He posted like really good studies, and he was like, it needs to be like I think the minimum surplus was like 87 calories per day. Like, do
It
you know what I mean?
makes it makes sense though, because
Yeah,
your body is in a net what's the word? abundance of energy. So it's going to put that towards something that it needs, which is if you're giving it stimulus, it's going to grow.
Yeah,
It makes sense.
yeah,
Obviously, there is a diminishing return to it. Maybe if you put 150 extra calories in, you'll get a bit more out of it. Is it double? No.
yeah.
So,
I'll also caveat this because we are on a podcast and I have to play devil's advocate every now and
yeah,
then. But I well, I would say I'm known for my heavy push-ups. Like I've
yeah,
done them. I've been 220 before. Like I've been up to that point, and I do not believe if I didn't do those push-ups in my early years, I would have the muscle that I have now.
yeah. Well, it's not just that, it's where you feel good, really
Yeah,
productive, where you can stay for a long time as well. I personally wouldn't really want to go above 190 for an extended period of time. I know I'd feel uncomfortable. But for example, if you're pretty happy with it, you're having really, really good sessions for like a year straight. It's not, it is because of the body weight, but it's not just the body weight, it's the food that's going in to maintain that body
yeah,
weight
yeah.
as well.
I mean, don't get me wrong, mate. I felt awful. Like
Yeah.
it didn't feel good.
Yeah.
Like mate, I used to be sat down and I used to like miss a breath sometimes. Just like and Kate was like, "What the fuck was that?" I'm like,
Wonder,
"Yeah, it was
wonder
just
what
an
your blood
awake
pressure
stool."
was like back then.
Yeah, literally,
God.
literally. But yeah, I don't believe and also with younger athletes as well. I think it's good to do that
Yeah.
initial big kind of push up where they do
Yeah.
get a little bit soft. They
I think it's important to just be able to experience both ends of it. It doesn't have to be the complete extreme of each end, but knowing that you do need to push it that end or the other end to get anywhere. Like if you want
yeah,
to have a successful diet, guess what? You got to push a bit harder than just wanting to lose 10 kilos over summer. Like it's as simple as that. Same with growing muscle. You like if I was like hell bent on becoming like a all-in bodybuilder 24/7 365 days, yeah, I would be pushing like 190 plus all day.
yeah.
I'm quite content. I'm having good sessions. I still love the process. I'm eating good.
Yeah, I think the thing is with you though is it's like we had this conversation within your last check-in, didn't we? Where it's like
Yeah.
you're in a good spot, so let's
Yeah,
like not try and fix it by adding like
exactly.
yes, if your body weight starts to drop and maybe things from there start to go like a bit downhill, like sessions are less productive, and then we'll be like,
Yeah.
right, okay,
Push a bit
let's
more
push
food
more
in.
food in.
It
But
makes
then
more sense.
again, you've also got the kind of double-edged sword there is when you're pushing more food in, potentially then appetite is then going to start to diminish, right?
Yeah.
So for you at the moment, like, yeah, you could be eating more and maybe putting on a little bit more body weight. So I think your body weight's been the same now for about a month or
Yeah.
something, hasn't it?
It's longer than that, I think.
6 weeks.
Yeah, longer than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So,
I mean, for example, Zach is a prime example as well. He finished his pre-prep diet, I think it was like 5.5 weeks ago. He's still sitting at the same body weight now as what he was 5.5 weeks ago.
there
But
you
his
go.
training's more productive. We've put in an extra 150 carb and 15 fat on both days. You know,
Nice.
like he's eating a lot more food now than what he was at the end of this
Yeah.
pre-prep, and he looks better. He keeps looking better every single week, and
Yeah.
it's like your training's going well. We will push more food in when we need to, but we don't need to rush it. Like we don't need to get
Yeah.
him fat, especially in the time
Yeah.
frame that he's in with as
Yeah.
well.
You want him to adjust the amount of food each time as well. Because
Yeah,
that can be a big thing. If you're like constantly making, he hasn't actually adjusted to the previous lot of food yet, like in terms of timings, of food going in, food sources, because you might have to adjust some food sources, especially if you're adding more fats in. So it just allows him to kind of get used to it. But yeah, he's looking pretty wicked. I think he posted on his story tales as like looking pretty good, looking
yeah,
pretty good.
yeah, man. He just needs to sort out the posing, and I think he'll be pretty decent. So
Yeah,
yeah, I'm excited for him. I'm excited for the people in prep at the moment as
yeah.
well.
Everyone else getting on all right?
Yeah, man. I had two athletes start prep on. Well, they started on Sunday, so
Yeah,
they're six
nice.
days in now. Both going on very well. So got the first client show in 17 weeks on Sunday. No, 17 weeks tomorrow because she's doing back-to-back shows.
Yeah, I mean, it's coming around quick already, considering a few weeks ago no one had started prep. Now it's 17 weeks away, which is
Yeah, I
pretty
mean
mad.
Lisa was already in a very good spot, and I like we had a lot of conversations prior to her starting prep, and you know me, I'm very much like I usually say to a natural the minimum's like 20 weeks,
Yep,
but she showed me, she basically gave me like all of her data from a diet that she'd done herself
nice.
where she got pretty lean. And I was like, and she was like, yeah, this was 8 weeks. And I was like, Right, okay. So you don't
Yeah,
need 20 weeks. But I
yeah,
think the thing is for her, it was like, it's a new year. Right, let's just get stuck into it. If you
yeah,
come in early, we can maybe do a bit of an earlier show. But again, because she's a bikini athlete, she's my first bikini athlete on stage. I was like, right, let's give us a little bit more time. Like she
yeah,
could be ready in 15 weeks from now or
yeah,
14 weeks, but it's just a case of always giving yourself a little bit of
yeah. You
a
don't want
time.
to be like, oh, she got really lean in quite a short time, so let's really slash the amount of time, and then you're like, get towards the end. Yes, she got in really, really good shape. She probably wasn't that far out from being where she needed to be, but maybe that extra dig might take a few more weeks to get
Yeah,
the
exactly.
percentages off, and it
And you
always
don't want to
does.
bury them either.
Yeah, exactly. Like you flatten them off, they feel like crap. And life picks up, summer, etc., and you just don't want them in a bad position, especially being a first timer as well.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't look at this as well as when you are coaching first timers, it's important for you as a coach. Yes, you want to make them achieve great looks on stage, but also you don't want them to come out of the prep fucking hating bodybuilding.
Yeah,
Like you see it so how many times do you see people compete like once and then they're like,
that's it.
fuck that, I'm done.
Never
Like I
doing,
can't
or they're wishing away the prep. They're like, oh, I
yeah,
can't wait for this to be over. It's like, hang on a minute, what are you doing? It's the
yeah.
best you've ever looked.
Yeah, literally. And I think if you can, obviously when you come out of prep, there's going to be this kind of period where you feel like the pressure's off and you're like, oh,
Yeah, it's like, ah. But then
yeah,
that in itself is like, where's the pressure? Now I need to go find some pressure again.
yeah, yeah. And I
Yeah,
think after a couple of weeks, then you start to be like, right, okay, when's the next goal?
yeah,
Where are we heading to now?
yeah,
So yeah, that is really important for first timers. And if any coaches are listening, just be smart with your first timers. Obviously, it can't be done every now and then if someone comes to you at a certain amount of weeks out and you have to bury them. Like
yeah,
I've buried people before. Buried Denny in his first show, his first prep. He was
yeah,
going no carbs on the rest days and stuff. And that is because it just needed to be done. Did you get in
yeah,
shape? Yeah, you did.
yeah.
And you
It
didn't hate the
works.
process by the end of it.
Mm. Yeah.
But
I mean,
yeah, it's just
we done a
everyone's
round
different
two, so I
usually.
couldn't hate it that much.
Didn't hate it that much. Well, you prepped the following year, so it couldn't have been that
Exactly,
bad.
yeah. 6 month off season, straight into a prep.
Yeah, mate, I'm fucking excited for next year.
I mean,
Like,
it will be the longest. In fact, now is already the longest I've ever like really stuck to it in terms of being in a good spot when it comes to food, like consistently as well. Not yo-yoing, not going up and down, like just. And I've got another potentially 12 months. Well, just shy.
yeah, you ain't dieting until you're pre-prep.
Exactly.
Like that's what's really
I'll
exciting.
be
Is like,
200 pounds. My head will be like this big.
oh, so be it. So be it.
But
But
yeah,
that
no, I'm
is
looking forward
exciting.
to it.
It's really
It'll be
exciting.
good. It'll be good.
Cool. Should we
Shall
get into
we?
questions?
We shall. I've got a bounce in around 15-ish minutes.
All right, we'll try fire them out quite quick.
I've got a really sus question. I say sus. I'm sort of questioning the person that asked it. So I'm going to start with it. Rosh, if you could pull off any terrorist attack without getting caught, what would you do?
What? If you could pull off any terrorist attack.
I'm not sure I can answer that, to be honest.
Hmm,
Any
that's a bit
terrorist
difficult.
attack. Yeah, I just really want to recreate 9/11.
I wouldn't want to kill anyone.
Exactly.
Can you do a terrorist attack without harming people?
No. Well, I mean, the definition of a terrorist attack is to create terror within a group of people. So
Yes,
maybe you
you're
don't
you're
actually have to
you're
kill
gonna
anyone.
harm someone, right?
Someone's probably going to be a bit messed up in some way, yeah.
Roshan, that's a dodgy question, mate.
Yeah, mate.
That's a dodgy question for sure.
Not sure I'm willing to answer that
He's
one.
given me some dodgy questions as well, actually. Sell feet pics or glute spread.
He's an interesting one.
And then he's got
Uh,
Max said he's gonna spike me. I need witnesses. I don't know what
I
he's on about.
mean, if we're talking what gets you the most money in terms of selling feet or glute spreads, you're probably going to get more money out of feet.
You reckon you get more money out of selling feet pics than your
I mean,
ass?
people have got fetishes.
All right, yeah, but put this in a population. More men are interested in ass than feet.
I don't know, there's some pretty weird men out there.
No way, bro.
Maybe
I,
not my feet. I don't think anyone would want to be purchasing pictures of my feet,
the,
but
the kind of like the question always is like tits or ass, right? They don't go tits, ass, or feet.
yeah, but for a male, like, I mean,
Oh, it was yeah. If we send it for like
clearly I'm like not into that because I can't see the appeal of a glue spread and me going, do you know what? I really want to buy that.
I reckon my glutes could probably sell a decent chunk.
Okay. Well, Rosh is going to be your first customer by the looks of
Yeah, I mean, he did AI a picture of me on stage with no pants on, so
it.
Rosh
Oh,
Dog, my man.
God.
James Likes at Hard Linford has asked goals for 2026 personal business training. Bosh.
I swear we asked that last time.
Yeah, we asked that last time. Do
Get
you
some
want to do
new
a quick little
questions,
run
James.
through? Quick little.
Um, New car, more clients, get big.
Nice. That's good. I like that. Personal, get bigger, get clients to do well at shows, pick up more clients, potentially more female clients as well. Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
Carla's asked thoughts on Samson growing so fast and getting to very high body weights.
What's he sitting at
I
currently?
think he's like 230. No, 330.
Because like 230, absolutely not.
Yeah,
Samson.
he did post some pictures the other day and they looked like AI. It was ridiculous. Yeah, yeah, that was my reaction.
What? Oh
Just
man.
bubbly, so bubbly, man.
Yeah, even the video as well, that's just before it. Ridiculous.
Um, yeah, my thoughts on it's working. It looks like
Yeah.
the thing is with
He's
Samson is
he's
he's
not in a
always had
surplus
the
though, is
muscle.
he? He's not in a surplus.
Yeah,
You
no,
don't
no,
need to be
can't be in a surplus.
a £340.
Ridiculous.
And that was the 2nd of January, so he's probably like £400 now.
Yeah, fine, fuck me. No, it's obviously working. The problem with Samson is he's never struggled to grow muscle. It's just that kind of edging that condition and then balancing the look for stage.
Yeah. Yeah,
What's
that's
one item or a machine that your gym has but no one uses?
no one uses.
The fucking standing glute thrust.
Yeah, someone was using it today. Not many people use it. Tell you what, they don't really use the the V squat things. There's two of them, and we got a new one.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
mean
put,
Andy uses one for because he's injured his bicep. He can't hold a bar, so he uses it for good mornings.
um that is there. Is it still there? No, it's not still there. That other Smith machine, the one that was on the other side,
No, it's not there anymore.
it's gone in it. So yeah,
I, I just yeah,
not a lot really. Probably the ski erg. I
yeah,
haven't seen anyone use that.
yeah.
I've got a funny
Um,
story about that actually.
go on.
It was during prep. I was warming up, so I put a band around it, doing some like face pulls and all that good stuff, and it fell over and hit me on the head.
Did you record that?
No, I looked around, no one saw, and I just like pushed it back up. It almost smashed the mirror as well. I was like, thank God it didn't smash the mirror.
When I
Uh,
used to train in a commercial gym, my best mate pulled over a lat pull down.
no way.
Yeah, it went just smashed on the floor. Not
That's
good.
why you bolt your machines down.
Yes. Last but not least, from Mr. Josh Dandy, the Dandelion, would you rather be a flat earther or a science-based lifter? I'm going
Depends how
foam roller
far we're
over the
going
arm.
into the science-based lifters.
Yeah.
Put in, yeah, foam rollers in the arm. I mean, I've not seen that much of it recently. It seemed to have died down a little bit.
Yeah. It was just, I think it was mainly rage bait, right?
Yeah, so
Surely.
definitely don't want to be a flat earther.
No. You're going to have to be a science-based lifter, I think.
Yeah, but yeah. I probably do fall into that to some people anyway. They're probably, oh, what's he doing? I done it today to be fair. I put the I used the prime cable arm, but didn't actually use the cable. I just used it to lean up against to do some bicep curls.
Brilliant. You
Yeah.
got any questions?
I got another one from
Oh,
Rosh, which is hobbies outside of the gym and
you take
bodybuilding.
this one. I'm going to quickly go for a wee.
Okay, so run off you go. Bye bye.
Bye.
He's gonna wet himself. Hobbies outside the gym. I have none. No, I'm joking. Football. So every Wednesday, started playing again. Yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, it's Friday today. 2 days ago, started playing football again. So it's just six aside. Trying not to get injured. I enjoy reading. I've actually got a book lying around. I will show you my book because a few people asked about it when I put a story up. So if anyone is a book person, Daily Stoic, pretty decent. Other hobbies, podcasts. Is music really a hobby? Not really. And I game a little bit now. I've started playing a few games. So I got my PS4 out of the loft. Playing Red Dead Redemption, a little bit of FIFA, but that's about it really. Like my main hobby is the gym, which might sound a bit sad to some people, but yeah, getting into the gym, that's kind of my good time, my happy time. And I don't mind it at all. I don't think there's any other questions outside of bodybuilding and coaching. I mean, you're saying as if they're not hobbies, which they are. So yeah, probably just those. Good timing, Max, because I've run out of things to say.
Right.
Because I have no hobbies. No, I'm joking. So yeah, I've covered mine, which was reading, football, and gaming.
What's this?
Hobbies outside of bodybuilding and coaching.
Uh, Football, definitely. Um,
Bodybuilding. That's
Travel,
what I said. I was like, bodybuilding is one of my hobbies, so
yeah, it's
it is
difficult, right?
the
Like,
main.
I like traveling.
Yeah,
Um, Football, yeah, that's the only thing I really follow outside of
yeah.
bodybuilding.
How's the old Chelsea doing?
Fantastic. We're a
Yeah.
fucking circus, bro. It's
Uh,
ridiculous. We sack our manager who
yeah,
it's the ownership in it. Our
yeah.
ownership's
I mean,
terrible.
a lot of the bigger teams or the historically bigger teams, United being the main one, it is just rinse and repeat with managers. Like, oh, it's not working, get rid of the manager. Oh, it's not working, get rid of the manager.
It's just getting embarrassing now.
Yeah. At what point do you go, hang on a minute? It's not the managers we keep bringing, something else is going wrong. Whether it be the players, like the board, finances, or
See,
whatever.
I was actually talking to Andy about this on holiday. Like, I actually think 4 or 5 Chelsea players would bench Arsenal players. If we did the Chelsea starting 11 and the Arsenal starting 11, I
As
think,
an individual, yeah.
yeah, I think individually, like, right, Cole Palmer would bench Odegaard, right?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Cucurella would bench your left back.
Yeah. But
Caicedo would bench
he's
one
a
of your.
liability, though.
What? Because you got red carded once.
Again.
He's been red carded once, bro.
I swear he's been red carded more times.
No.
Every time I see something about him, he's just fouling players, getting into scuffles,
Yeah.
rugby tackling people in the penalty box. He reminds me of David Luiz, and it's not just a hair. It's just a liability. Just always giving away free kicks.
Yeah. He is a good defender though. Reece James would bench your right back.
Yeah, I mean, our fullbacks aren't brilliant. They never
Yeah.
have been.
So this is
I
what I
don't
mean.
think.
Like that's already 4 players. So we're saying that against Arsenal, who are the best team in the league right now. So what's going wrong? Like
But it's not necessarily the
no,
individual
it's just
players.
not gelling. It's just not
Like
gelling.
maybe it's a poor example, but obviously at a point Real Madrid, PSG, they had like the best players in the world. Were they the best team at the time? Not necessarily, because you can't just chuck a load of superstars in and be like, oh, it'll work. They need to work in conjunction with one another, and egos as well. It can be a big issue.
Yeah.
If they all think they're the best player on the pitch, guess what? They're not going to be the best team player.
Yeah. The problem with the Chelsea is like the board have got a massive ego. So the
Yeah,
owners are like they don't so we don't have managers, we have head coaches and they don't decide anything. Like they don't decide they don't have an input on the players we buy, the players we sell, like
yeah,
anything. They literally just dumped in saying you've got these players, we'll bring in new players, we'll sell players, do what you can and win us trophies. And
yeah,
then when they don't necessarily succeed with that, they just sack them.
yeah. It's
Or if
not
the manager
fixing.
kicks up a fuss like our last one did, sack
Yeah,
them.
yeah. It's almost like that they're not. They kind of hoping that the manager won't say anything, and when they do, they just get rid of them.
Yeah. That's literally it.
Yeah, which I think is what
That's,
happened to Amarin as well. Like he did go a bit far on his press conference, and they're probably just like, "Well, that's you gone. See you later."
yeah, but the Chelsea manager did the same thing. He beat I can't remember what team we were, like Everton or something, and then he come out and said, "Oh, this is like the worst 48 hours I've had at this club. Like no one supported me." And everyone, and then his next press conference, he then clarified that that wasn't about the fans. So who was that about? Obviously the ownership, right?
Yeah,
And then like a week later, he gets sacked. What do you expect? Like
yeah. It's
These
it's
people,
a bit sad, really, isn't it? But
yeah,
that's business at the end of the day
it is. It
because it
is.
looks bad. You can't have the people running it badmouth you because it looks bad.
Yeah, it's like you working at a job and slagging off your boss on
Yeah, you might be
online.
right, but you probably shouldn't do it
Yeah,
because you're going to get sacked.
yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Anyway, bro, should we call it that? It's now 7:30. You've got to get to the cinema.
Skedaddle.
All right, people. Thank you for listening to episode 52 of the Natty Blueprint podcast. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and we will catch you in the next one.